JR ever slip in a supermarket on some pickles?
Wouldn't put it past him.
Oh, come on now.
He ain't gonna take the bump though. Come on. Are you kidding me?
Well, why would he? Yeah. So he signs with the company, he being Tatanka, pronouns pal. He's dubbed as a Lumbee Indian and Native American Chris Chavis. You're not in the WWF when all this takes place, but I'm sure you saw some of the original vignettes. What'd you think of them? I mean, these vignettes to introduce these classic characters we've spent a lot of time talking about, whether it was Mr. Perfect or the $1 Million Man or Dusty Rhodes. What'd you think of the job they did introducing Tatanka to the audience?
Well, it's gonna sound like sour grapes, but I thought they were shitty.
Oh,
And
what did you like?
here's why I thought they were shitty. I thought they were shitty because they were very networky, pretty, and just kind of so the writing was lame, the way it was shot was lame. In my opinion, I did shit differently. I was down and dirty, man. I got into the guys. I wanted to get into someone's psyche. I wanted them to believe they were Tatanka. I didn't want them to be Chris Chavez playing Tatanka. And as far as vignettes in general, I think they're invaluable as far as helping to get talent over, because it introduces the audience to this person long before they ever see them step into a ring and wrestle. And by the time they get to that point, the audience is used to hearing their music. They see them come out and they go, "Oh my God, it's the Tanka guy." And I'm good with that.
Well, if you had been there, what do you think you would have done?
I think they would have been rougher. I think they would have been a little bit more real and a little rougher, from the standpoint of, instead of puns and cute little sayings and very, very stereotypical things, I think I would have gone a little bit more reality based,
Right.
because he was fucking lumpy Indian and he had an edge to him in real life. But he also had, man, he had a chip on his shoulder in the best of ways. A very likable and, yeah, he just was likable. And I thought it came across as acting instead of, okay, Chris Chavez, now your name is Tatanka. Now give me some attitude, man, and tell me a story. Tell me a story about what a Lumbee Indian is. Tell me about the Lumbee tribe. Tell me about why you are so proud of your Native American heritage. Tell me, man. Tell me without telling me that I'm a racist old white man, that, hey, here's how I look at it from a Native American. Let's tell that story so that not just the Lumbee Indian, but the Hispanic guy sitting there eating his lunch in McAllen, Texas during his 3-hour lunch while he's off doing news work, or the Irish ditch digger, or the Italian guy at the local pizzeria making your pizza. Make it so that they're one of you, they're you, and you're them. And I just felt it came across. I felt it came across as a little hokey. I'll get even hokier for you. I'll get to the ones that I produced later on that were just the shits. But I guess we'll get there.
Yeah, let's talk about the debut. He debuts on TV February 1st on Superstars, and he's got the red striped dye in his hair, and he's now known as Tatanka. I guess it's no surprise that they went with a quote unquote gimmick name. Would you have preferred Native American Chris Chavis, however you said it, over Tatanka, or did you like the name Tatanka?
I love the name Tatanka. Sounded cool. It was different. And in about 2 seconds, you figured out who he is.
We for those who don't know, Tatanka is I guess it's called the Lakota word, which means Lakota word, which means bison. So he's going to wrestle,
Buffalo.
and there you go. That's actually the name
Right.
of the song, I think.
Yeah.
That Jim Johnston did. He's going to wrestle and introduce this war dance of sorts to the Lumbee tribal war cry. I don't guess you have it in you for us to take a listen to the Bruce rendition of that war cry.
No.
Okay. His first
Here's
major
the thing. And I'm sorry. What this is going to be is this is going to be one of those all over the places today. I don't know if you figured that out yet or not.
I got that.
Okay. Where you really want people to believe in, you want people to get into a story, and you want to believe your character, man. Because if you don't believe your character, nobody else will. If you're just out there playing a part, the fan may play their part as the fan. But if you're who you are, and you tell me that, you believe that, and you live that, and you drill that into the head of whoever the viewer is, they're going to believe it. The reason they're going to believe it is because it's who you are, and it's who you become. And that is what, Tatanka was. So there was, we always used to, you try to help talent, try to give talent feedback after their matches and tell them what they did right, what they did wrong, and how they could improve. And what if you tried to do this here? What if you tried to do that over there? And Owen Hart had a match. And Owen Hart comes back from the match, and Chief Jay Strongbow was the producer of that match, the agent. Help put that match together. And says, whoa, Stu, Dennis. Dennis was, that was Kurt Hennig. Stu was Brett. The fuck did he call Owen? Oh, well, whatever he called Owen. No, hey, let's call him Owen for these purposes.
Got it.
Whoa. You're in the middle of a fight. I mean, and all of a sudden you're going to do this hokey thing where you spin around and you do this stupid move. And Owen looks at Strongbow and he says, No, Chief, I see what you're saying, man. I'd probably just slap the mat real hard and dance around the ring in a war dance and go woo, woo, woo. So, again, it's whose reality do you want to be in?
Right.
Where do you want to live? Which reality?
Woo, woo, woo. Tatanka's first major program is with Rick Martel. He's going to get a victory over him on the WrestleMania 8 card, and that program continues when Martel would steal his sacred eagle feathers.
You don't do that, man. As a shoot, you don't do that.
You don't steal a guy's leather jacket, and you don't steal his eagle.
No, fuck you. See, you're making ha-ha. You're laughing at it. Go back to a 2-shot. He laughed at it.
Well, once upon a time,
laughed at it.
You talked about a guy getting his leather jacket stolen. Another time, I think Randy Savage had his hat stolen.
Hang on. We talked about a guy getting his Letterman's jacket that he had earned, that he had spent 4 long years starting at the University of West Texas State. Okay? And someone stole his jacket. That's the origin of it.
Okay.
That's the origin of it. Reality. Based in reality. Okay? You steal, dude. First of all, to be presented an eagle feather is like the highest honors you could possibly get. than for someone to steal it and damage it in some way is the ultimate insult and slap in the face.
But these eagle feathers, this is serious business here.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Right
next to Buddy Rogers, falls down, goes boom boom, and the fucking grocery store gets color right next to the eagle feathers. Some of the color got on the eagle feathers, so now the entire Lumbee Nation is going to come back and fuck up the Nature Boy
and Rick Martel.
And Rick Martel.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah. And fuck Martel. He's Canadian anyway. They don't care about the Eagles. Eagles, American pride. God bless America.
So listen, the big talk a lot in this era was that Tatanka was undefeated. That
and
was
actually, I think it's illegal to do that.
To take eagle feathers?
To damage them, yeah.
It's illegal.
Yeah.
You mean a bald eagle, right? You don't just mean a regular run-of-the-mill eagle.
I mean a real goddamn American eagle. I mean an American eagle.
Okay. Isn't that a store in the mall? Isn't that next to Hollister?
Ask me the last time that I stepped foot in a fucking mall.
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you either. I did a signing one time. In Pennsylvania, I believe it was. And the guy takes us to a what are those other things called? Come on, you know what I'm talking
Shopping
about.
center?
No, they
Walmart?
sell the fleas. They sell fleas there.
Flea market.
Flea market. Takes us to a flea market and puts me in the Thomas the Tank. Thomas the Tank.
Yeah.
Engine room. So for every one of my pictures,
You got Thomas the Tank behind you.
People take pictures with me. There's Tom. I made sure Tommy was in every one of them. Old Tommy the Tank. My son loved Tommy the Tank. I wrote on Tommy the Tank. And so I had no idea how in the fuck I got on. Oh, American Eagle or whatever. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Okay, no, I don't know. Man, dude, they have this thing called Amazon. My son works there. If I need something, I'll say, yo,
pick me up on these.
Yeah.
It's on aisle 417.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But like my wife asked me, we had to go pick up things for my shoulder ahead of time in a pharmacy. And I am walking through in pure amazement at all the things they have. It's like, oh my God.
You go to Walgreens, a CVS, what were you in?
One of those things, yeah.
Yeah. They do have everything. You can get milk and frozen pizza.
Dude, you'd never have to. If you live there,
you have everything you need.
You'd never have to leave, ever.
Yeah.